When was the last time you did something that actually scared you? The truth is, I can't answer that question for myself. The famous quote attributed to Eleanor Roosevelt says to do something that scares you every day. But unless you've made it your job like Yes Theory, or you're just somebody really adventurous, it's probably hard to do something that scares you every day. For the majority of us, it's just not feasible. But that doesn't mean there isn't value in doing things that scare you. I recently dropped my wife off for one of the biggest exams in her career, and before she went in to take the exam, she was nervous. She was scared, and it made me realize I haven't felt scared like that in a long time. Sure, I felt stressed or worried or anxious about a lot of different things over the years, but I haven't felt those nerves I used to get before a big basketball playoff game when I was in high school, or the fear I felt swimming over water that I couldn't stand in for the first time. Or the way I felt when I packed up everything and moved across the country after college, not knowing what my life was going to look like, if I was going to see my family very often, how things were going to work out for me. Fear is an emotion designed to help us survive, and there are times where you absolutely should listen to fear. If you're in actual physical danger, or there's a situation that you really should get out of because it could bring harm to you or to someone else, you should absolutely listen to your fear. But then there's the fear that's a barrier to achieving something you want. It's a barrier to whatever hopes and dreams you have, or to overcoming something that you want to overcome. And that's the good kind of fear. That's the kind of fear that we should push through to overcome, because we know there's going to be something good on the other side. Because fear is ultimately designed to keep us alive and safe. It's not designed to push us to do great things, because doing great things involves getting out of your comfort zone, maybe not being accepted by the rest of the people around us. And so fear is designed to keep us within that comfort zone. So when we feel that kind of fear, the kind of fear that pushes us away from doing great things or things that break the mold, that's when it's time to break through the fear. Fear is designed to keep us safe, to help us stay the course, and the only way to deviate from the course is to push through fear. I've been doing the same thing almost every day for the last 2 years. I've been playing it safe. My job has remained steady. I've been doing the same thing for 8.5 hours every day. My routines are fairly consistent. Everything I do has been the same. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like my routine. I like the things I'm doing. I'm thankful to get to live a comfortable life. There's nothing wrong with routine. Those are all things that I want to keep. But over those 2 years, even though a lot of things have been really great, there have been some seeds of dissatisfaction that have started to grow. For example, I was kind of dissatisfied and tired of my appearance, and so I started to change the way I looked, to change the way I dress, to match how I felt inside. And that's still a work in progress, but it's something I've slowly been changing. And I felt dissatisfied with myself for not really leaning into my creative side, which is why I've slowly been getting more and more into content creation over the past weeks. But now that I recognize those areas of dissatisfaction, now that I see the threads that are pulling me away from the normal, from the routine, it's time to take more of a drastic step, to really lean into those feelings and do something that scares me. So over the next month, I'm going to try to do something that scares me every day. I'll probably fail and probably won't be able to scare myself every single day, but I'm definitely going to try. I'm going to start by thinking of everything I can that scares me. Confessions I need to make to myself, things I need to improve on, financial habits, saving even when it means sacrificing in the present, putting myself out there more, finding new ways to make money, saying yes to opportunities. There are so many things I've been avoiding because I've been living comfortably. To start this month off and to give you an idea of some ways you can push yourself outside of your comfort zone, I'm going to share a few things that make me nervous and the things I'm going to work on over the first few days of this month. First, I need to largely cut out social media again. After I took a break from social media, I had a healthy relationship for it with a while and I was able to use it in moderation, but over the past couple months, I've been leaning into it more heavily. I think it's for a distraction from the busyness of life and sort of the things I'm dissatisfied with, a way to fill the time outside of my work and my routine. So I've been really leaning into it, and it's something that I want to cut out so I can begin to explore the things that I care about again. Finally, I want to experiment more with creativity. I've kind of even gotten into a routine with my content creation where my videos tend to be pretty similar, my schedule tends to be pretty similar, and I'm happy with it. But I think that experimenting could give me a new perspective and really push me out of my comfort zone to create things that I really enjoy creating and that are kind of uncomfortable but more unique. And maybe I'll try other forms of creation, like drawing, which is something I used to really enjoy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous even just thinking through all of the things I need to confront over this next month. I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm not sure if I can confess to myself all these things, make these changes, confront all these things I need to work on. But that's the good kind of fear I talked about, the kind of fear that isn't saving me from harm, but is just trying to keep me from feeling any sort of negative feelings. It's the fear that needs to be pushed through to make myself a better person. And so even though I'm nervous, I am a little bit excited. I'm a little bit excited to see where I end up on the other side of this journey. It's been too long since I felt scared. Thanks for watching. I'm Nathan Emery. I'm 24 and I'm on a journey to figure out who I am and what my place is in this world. If you want to follow along, be sure to hit that subscribe button.